Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Vectorize, my friend. We are here to break everything because my name is Jonathan, and I'm here to teach you about the Affinity design, but not just about this, my friends. I'm here to tell you that there's a new version for Affinity. That is the 1.10, all right? And we're gonna cover here some of the improvements, and also I want to show you behind of my personal projects and also some professional projects, okay? The biggest one, so we are going to also compare the project opened on Affinity Designer and also on Photoshop, my friend. Let me know if it's working, everything well, my friends. Just let me know here on the chat. Let's see all the amazing people that are here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at the chat, my friends. It is too big. Hello, Matt Priestley, my friend. Thank you so much. Matt Priestley is, let's say, the god behind the Affinity Designer. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining us today here. Ariadna, hello, Ariadna. Diana, Daniel, my friend. Playski, Vela, Smith. Hello, my friend. And everybody that is here. Oh my gosh, there are many people here. Thank you guys so much. So let's get started here. Let's go direct to the point. I don't want to spend our time here, of course, but we're gonna cover here the most essential sides here about the Affinity Designer. So here in my screen, I hope that you guys can see. This was a project that I did, I think, 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. All right, in 2018, and then this was a very big project, really. And at that time I was using Windows, and I was getting a little bit of lag that time because my computer was not so good and great as well. And then I've opened here this project again, and I will show you, behind here about the layers. So I'm just very happy with the improvement so far here. So I bring here as well my mind map because I don't like to lose myself during all the things that I want to tell you. But just to keep in track of our world map for today, okay? And look, guys, if you haven't updated yet to this new version, I will show you how you can update, okay? It's gonna be very simple, very simple. First of all, you need to check if you got the notification here on the top, all right? I'm using desktop at this moment. And let me see here. You click here. There's just a bit of lag in my, my recording here because I'm recording and my CPU, is demanding more, let's say, informations. So that's why I'm getting a bit of lag. It's not because of the Affinity this time. It's because of the recording. But if you click here in About, and also you check here the version right here, 1.10. And in case that you try to update and it's not updating, you need to download from here. Let me just open a look. Welcome to your Affinity account. You need to log in here in the Serif website, and then you need to get back to your order, all right, and download from there. I'm not going to open here because it's gonna show my my key. All right. So my friend, back on here the track. Let me open here again because look. So after you download, you're gonna install and you are ready to use the new version, right? So what's new, in case that you are wondering already? Actually, is more improvements, okay? Is much more about the improvements. You don't need to expect about new tools at this point, but I'm very happy and excited about these new tools already because it's much more about improvements, all right? And I'm sure that Affinity we'll try to bring new tools at the upcoming version. I'd say the 2.0 in my thoughts. But here we have a huge improvement of large documents. And of course, I will show you right now from my project. You guys will see right now, okay? So look, this project here I did, as I said, more or less 3 years ago. And I got this printed version of this one. Let me show you guys. This is the design printed. Let me show you, my friend. This was the design printed, okay? So this was a project that I did very big for some of my friends from Germany, and thank you guys from Germany as well. Thank you, Shun. So yeah, as you guys can see, it was very nice and a lot of objects. So if I show you right now the vector, you're gonna be crazy, a lot of crazy, because look, my friend, if I click this button here, for example, in this one at the top, look how many vectors layer we have here. A lot, really huge amount of vectors layer. Look, my friend, it's just amazing. And it's working very nice. Look, and just show you one thing that I did here, and some of the reasons that I'm getting a little bit of lag. My MacBook here is not M1, and I guess that the MacBook M1 would be massive, much better than my one, right? Just to let you know. And I've opened here the Adobe Photoshop, the same project. I've exported, and then I tried to open here, so I got a little bit of, let's say, wrong adjustments, but no problem. This project is opened on Photoshop, all right? And I just want to take advantage of this, this live stream, that I'm not being sponsored by Affinity, right? I'm not here just to tell good things about Affinity. I'm also, I like to tell my personal experience. I'm here to share my experience with you, all right? And yeah, look here. So this was the same project, opened on Photoshop. So can you see, I tried to move here and I have this kind of delay, right? So some of the layers can be rasterized, and you cannot work with pure vector by using, let's say, Photoshop. And as I'm seeing here, when I bring this project to Photoshop, export it, right, most of the layers got rasterized. Okay, so I assume that most of the items here are not vector anymore. All right, so this is just my comparison about the performance here. And as you guys know, we have lost a little bit of the ability to change, the shapes, the colors. So by seeing here in this activity monitor, all right, I'm using here Photoshop at this moment. And of course, Mac is very smart about using memory and processment, the CPU, right? So if I switch to Affinity Designer, it can consume more memory or less. We need to check. I'm checking here with you guys, all right? So Photoshop is opened with alongside with the Affinity Designer, and Affinity Designer is here, 26, and Photoshop 50%. And yeah, my friend, look at this. So why this is so important and why I'm bringing this topic to here for you? Because I think it is a future that we are, raising a new software, and it's a great software, very affordable to everybody that can use. So we are comparing here Photoshop and Affinity at this point. It's not Adobe Illustrator at this point as well. And yeah, my friends, I will just show you here. Look, I would hide here this monkey. I have actually a lot of elements here inside of the monkey because it was in 3D. If I show you behind of the project, the decision that I took in order to make this project happen. Let me show you the files here. So look, it was the first idea. This was the sketch. Quite horrible. Just the silhouette. Then I bring another rough composition by painting. Just show you behind the process, okay? Then I did this painting just to understand the composition. And then I try to polish a little bit more the idea. And I have to say, I'm not a painter. I'm not a painter. I don't have a great skills about drawing or paint skills, so I'm not professional about paintings. But I have more technical knowledge to understand what I want. And then, I was creating more ideas, and then, okay, I got this result. And then I got into the vector version as well. Here, let me show you. This was the final, let's say, landscape scene, all right? The one that you saw here printed. This one here, I'll show you again. Okay, and then I've placed the character above, and then I got this result. But the point here, that's why I'm showing you this process, because it demands a lot of, let's say, memory. Okay, I have here a lot of objects. Okay, and if I show you, more the details between these shapes, there are many of them here, Thank you so much, Vinicius, my friend. Hello, Diana and Ignacio Garcia. Yeah, my friend, Matt Preza is a great friend of mine, and he's doing a very great job about this new update. All right, so yeah, my friends, I did here by separating the elements, the groups. So in order to give you this suggestion, if you are creating big projects, make sure to organize your project by segments. Okay, for example, here I have this monkey separately here. Okay, it's here. I will just hide here. Okay, now it's hiding. And then I have the foreground, that is the plants here in the front. So as I said, I'm getting just a little bit of laggy because of the recording system, but when I'm not recording, it works 100% smooth. All right, just to let you know, to not get misunderstood about what is happening between Affinity and my record here in my side. But look, I'm just hiding here the elements, just show you what's happening between the objects. So I try to organize everything by elements and groups. And yeah, try to start always with the background, and then you start to move forward. This is how I did this project, and it worked pretty well, right? So I hope that you really enjoyed at least these tricks. And also I did here, just to let you know, some lights, okay, because in order to have a nice composition, the light helps you give more attention to some areas. All right, it is a very nice way to bring more, let's say, I want to focus in this position or another position. It's more art skills. All right, if you are a graphic designer, don't worry, you can use Affinity Designer for graphic design stuffs. Yeah, my friend, I did a meme on the Facebook. I think that most of you have seen this one. I hope. I don't know. Let me show you. When I open a project using Adobe, I got something like this. It's trying to carry a lot of weights. And when I open now on Affinity, it's very fast, really fast. Just a small comparison for this meme. And another project, let me show you, my friend, another project, because this is Vectorize. Let me show you here everything related to the Affinity and also art. Okay, I did this character here. I don't know if I have shown you this. I have the pretty version from this one. This, my friend, is the guy. Let me show you my screen. Boom. Yeah, as you guys can see, it was done on Affinity Designer. I did this guy, I think, in 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours more or less. I don't remember exactly the time, but it was more or less like this time, right? And yeah, I use it here as well, vector, in order to create this. And I've used vector brushes. I've explored a lot of techniques here. And if I click here, you can see that is vector. All right, it's vector. It's just amazing because I can edit this at any time. Okay, so just show you behind of the project. I did a sketch, but I don't know if I can find here the sketch because I have a lot of layers here at this point. But look, I can hide here the body, his body, and then I have his head. I've applied here a kind of sunset. Look, by using layer effects. So each element here was designed like trying to see what's happened if I open, if I apply effects. And just to let you know, okay, that I'm creating ABC Affinity course. I will explain more later, but just to take advantage of this, that will teach beginners. All right, it's gonna be available on the Vectorize Club. I will show you later, right? So here I've used it. Let me just show you here and close. Can you see? I have an auto glow here effect to create a more light effect. Okay, look, can you see? So I could increase here more this to make the temperature more, let's say, higher. That's up here. I'll just show you. I apply 300 and there you go. I got this result. Can you see? And increase even more. It was a very great project that I did with a contest with a great friend of mine. I hope that they are here. Yeah, my friend, look at this. So let me open here other layers and hide some of them, just to keep everything simple for you, just to keep it simplified. And I will hide here the background and this one as well. So I will just leave with the cowboy ghost. So look, this is the layers, right? And the nice thing is that I can change of course, because by using vector you have the ability to change at any point. If you do this in, let's say, painting, you're gonna struggle because you need to remake over again basically. But let me see here. Oh, look, I have tons of layers that create these effects. Can you see these fire effects here? I will hide them and you will see a comparison of these effects. You see, right? I will just group them and I will hide them. Look, and there you go. Okay, so look, without the fire and with the fire. So in each stage I've added, okay, I like this one, and then I keep continue. Right, this is how I did this one. And also I've applied some lights behind. Can you see a purple one? It was done with vector brushes. And then look, oh, I got this result. Okay, and I like to use a lot of layer effects. In case that you are wondering, hey, do you have a tutorial that you teach this? Yes, my friend, I do have tutorials that I teach on Vectorize Club, but not exactly this kind of, you know, project, because it's too complex to teach. You know, it demands a lot of time and hours to bring this kind of course. But just to let you know that you can access, all right, the Vectorize Club, this website here, vectorizeclub.com, in order to get and, you know, have access to all the tutorials available. Right, you have 7 days free trial to test and see if you like. And we have a lot of, you know, great projects done so far. Exercise, live streaming, yeah, everything up to you. But just to let you know that we do have tutorials that teach complex and big project. All right, this one, the farm project, you can have access. Okay, you can also learn a lot. And the things that I do here, I do in others project as well. What changes between my live streamings and this one is just the time and the way that I do, because I try to focus here in bringing my identity, you know, is in bringing my, let's say, my personal project. All right, yeah, let's see if you guys have questions just for now. I am a friend. Yes, let me show you this before, you know, you forget. In case you just have iPad and you don't have desktop, you are wondering, okay, can I do the same thing on iPad? Yes, of course you can do that. I will show you right now my iPad screen. Let me show. Boom! Here you go, my friend. Again, let me show you. I need to show you this because in case that you want to update Affinity Design on iPad as well. It's very easy. First of all, you need to open the App Store right here. Can you see my screen? I hope so. Let me know in the chat, my friend. And then you just need to tap here, Affinity, right? Type Affinity, and then you just need to open, click here, Affinity Designer, and then can you see this button called Open, the blue one? Just, it will be called Update. And then you just hit Update and you are done. In order to check if it's updated, it's very simple. You just need to go to the home page, click here in the settings, and then you go to here. Can you see at the top? Let me show the touches. Oh, here. Okay, can you see? 1.10. This one. All right. Okay. So back on here, my project. Oh, this guy's here. This was a farm project. It was a big one. Okay, it was a big one. That's why I'm showing you the biggest project here, because just to test the performance for Affinity. Okay, it works very smooth. Look, it's a big project, and using iPad. My iPad, it is 2017, right? And look, this is my layers. Can you see my layer? I have a big mess of layers when I do my work. But during the tutorial, I try to explain, hey guys, folks, to make the layer separately, like this one. Look, I have all the elements here. We have the ground here below. For a project like this, let me activate the outline mode so you can see what's going on. Oh, look, outline. Look. Here in the front, there's not many layers, of course, but look here in this truck. It's vector with images, and this is how it works. Okay, should I say Illustrator, that, you know, Adobe Illustrator, you would explode at this point. Exactly, I think that, but just because Affinity delivers, let's say, affordable price, I'm an Affinity guy that really supports what it does, let's say, for us that are designer. And yeah, that's why I'm so glad, you know, to work with Affinity at this point. Of course, I'm not being sponsored by them, but just to let you know that why, you know, the reason that sometimes I play with Adobe things. But the point here is that look how many vector layers we have, and it's just working very smooth and very nice done. Let me just deactivate here. And the nice thing as well, if you are very new to Affinity world, you can use raster at the same let's say side of vector. Look, I did this in vector and then I've applied a painting here and it's working very nice. Let me grab here my Apple Pencil. Okay, my iPad, it is from 2017. All right, it's not the recent version of from Apple. No, you don't need to spend a lot of, let's say, money with Apple stuff to have the most best version, you know. So I'm sure that Affinity will improve a lot the features. I think it's just a matter of time for them to bring new features, and I'm very happy to support, you know, them by bringing tutorials on here. And of course, let me open here my screen, because I think since I started this YouTube channel more or less, I think 2 years ago, I guess, you know, when people came to me and they asked for tutorials, I had no good English at all compared to what I know now. I had no confidence. I was just artist, my friend. So by the time that people asked me to teach more about Affinity, and not just Affinity but my techniques, I become more confident to teach everybody that join my YouTube. And without everybody that are here right now, I would never be here. I would be working as freelancer right now, you know, doing my stuffs, and just me and my arts. But by doing this work that I'm showing you right now, is by sharing everything that I know, my experience, and also I want to help you a lot by, let's say, improve your designs, your art skills, the principles. Okay, this is my new goal here in life, I'd say, is to help you as well to achieve your goals. Okay, my friend, thanks so much for the support. So back in here, Joe is inspired here, my friend. Look, I have all the trees, and then I can just hide them, and they works very smooth. All right, you can see I can just, all right, I don't like this guy, so I can hide. Or you can save your time by duplicating. You can duplicate and then resize. All right, resize and flip, my friend. It's just incredible, really. That is working very smooth. And look, I can also this call here. This was very fun to make. I will duplicate this one. Let me deactivate. There is a mode here that I need to turn off. The split view. Let me turn off here to none. Okay. And okay, it's back now. My friends, let's duplicate this call here and do multiple of them. Let's see. I need to arrange the layers, of course, but I will duplicate many of them. We have a family of cars here, my friend. Let me group them, and then I will make much more. I'll bring this at the top. Oh my gosh, my friends, look at this. We have a family. I will duplicate more here. I'm just bringing it in the front. Okay. Okay, we have a many of them here. And let's apply the day here. I need to arrange better these layers because it's not so well arranged for now. But let's just duplicate as many as we can, just to test the performance here, my friend. We have some evasions by the calls here. I'm just making just to test if it's not going to crash. But look, we have many calls here. It's working. Let's duplicate more. Some calls will be flying right now. Oh, look, guys, we have textures. We have at least 10 shapes inside of this, you know, these shapes here, these objects. And we have a group inside of the group. And I will show you right now. Look, this call here. Can you see? I'm just show you what's happening here. It is just crazy. Oh my gosh. Look, we have a texture that is a pixel layer. Then we have a curve that is the vector brush. We have this curve here that is the highlight. So each group, I'd say that we have 50 layers inside of a group. Basically, what's happening here? Yeah, my friend, look, we got a lot of calls here in our screen. And please, just to remind you, if you want to get this tutorial, all right, in case that you are curious to learn, make sure to join the Vectorize Club, because it will teach you and help you about how you can build this scene and make a lot of calls like I'm doing here. Okay. All right, my friend. So back on here on desktop. All right, let's back here. Desktop. Oh, I'm already in desktop. Sorry. Let me just switch here to the Affinity Design on desktop, and then open the Xmind just to keep in track about what's happening. So I hope that it's very clear that we got a huge improvement by Affinity. All right, and the rendering is better. You know, can see that how refreshing it is. Playset images. I haven't tried this one, but in case that you want to place image, it's quite simple. You can go to an icon that is here, but you need to enable, right? Because my one here is very customized by my personal artworks. But you can go here in view, customize tools, in case that you are wondering already, and then you can bring this function here. Okay, this one, the place image tools until here. Okay, or press I. There you go. And you can arrange, all right? Just to let you know, my friend, you can arrange the tools in the way that you want, or remove them. Let's say that I don't want the color picker from here. Just drag outside and remove. Okay. And let me just close here. There you go. And if you hit here, place image, you can import. At this point, as far as I saw from the update, you can import the EPS files. Okay. So right now I'm going to open an EPS that I got from FreePic. Okay, guys, I will just close the Photoshop because I think he's the responsible for the lag on my computer. As far as you guys can see, I have opened the project on Photoshop here. I need to close this because it's taking huge memory from my computer. And also I'm having here a lot of screens. So let me close this and leave the like if you're enjoying the live stream. Right, it's not a tutorial, it's more a talk show, I'd say. Don't save. I don't want to save this guy. And okay, and let me open here. I have a document, this one that's gonna open, and I'm gonna show you right now the EPS file. This one. Okay, it is the EPS that I got from FreePic. And I'm going to import this using Affinity. All right, let's test this. I haven't done this so far, so it's my first time doing this. I will click here and place image tool, and then I will just find here the folder. Okay, it's here. Let me just check. Affinity, Vectorize, and it's here. Various concept. This one, EPS. Okay, EPS, and then it is this one. Open. I don't like, to be honest with you, the EPS formats to work with vector, and let's add here. I'm gonna add here, but of course outside of our our skeleton. So it's here, my friend. Look, I've just imported the EPS file. This is vector, right? EPS are usually vector. I like to use most SVG. Okay, and look, you guys, this is an embedded linked document. All right, so if you click twice, it's gonna open. All right, the document is linked at this point. So let me see here. Let me try to drag this here inside. Look, I will drag here. Linked document is here as well. I'm just seeing here if I can open. I suppose that I can open, but also you can replace this document, right? We can replace this if you want. If you click here, and you can just change this image to another one if you want, right? And let me just try here again. I don't know why it's not opening at this point. Let me see if I can. Okay, now it's opened. All right, This is the EPS document opened on Affinity Designer, and somehow when we open the EPS, I think sometimes this happens with Adobe Illustrator, but all the layers are not grouped. All right, I don't think that this is a problem about Affinity. It's just that the EPS is not, let's say, a good format to use for vectors files. I like to use SVG because at least they keep with groups. And if you want to use these guys here in the document, let's suppose that okay, I want to use this motorcycle here. You need to select them, all right, like I did, and group them, just like that. All right. So if you are using EPS, be careful. All right, be careful because you need to select them and group properly because they are separately in just one single layers. All right, make sure to do that. And yeah, this was the research that they have applied about the EPS that is here. EPS files can be linked, what I show you guys. And we got here embedded documents. We have this one already, all right, embedded documents, but I think they have improved this a lot. I use more the embedded document. Let me show you. Okay, this will be more the graphic design side in case that you want to see. So my friend, pay attention to this. This channel here is not just done for illustrators. If you are a graphic designer, you can use Affinity Designer as well, like I use for my graphic design stuffs. And I'm gonna show you right now how it works. So if I click here on YouTube template, I'm gonna open this project. This is the first time that I show you behind of my social media stuffs. So I have this project. Okay, this is not a project for let's say Vectorize members. It's just my personal project. I did a lot of thumbnails, and then I did one thing that saved me a ton of time when I'm handling with thumbnails. For example, if I change here, it's gonna change everything. So I can have a factory. I can have a factory of thumbnails. So I can change and export them in just one click, and I can change easily. All right, I can change easily. So it's just amazing. Also the colors, if I want to change the colors, just like this, I can click here and boom, I got this result. Okay, so one thing that helped me a lot when I started to use Affinity, this is my experience, I can get more clients. I can work in a short amount of time and deliver the work and get paid by doing what I love. Okay, this is my personal experience where I do my stuffs with my clients. And look, I can just add one side and apply to others. And what I can do is just to change the text. All right, if you are, let's say, digital marketer or somehow that likes to work with social media stuffs, it's a very nice way to save your time. Okay, so yeah, I've created this template I think 2 years ago, more or less. I don't remember exactly the time, but I use this a lot. For example, every day, better practice every day, and then gift. Then I can change here. Okay, and the performance is huge improved. Really, I'm very impressed about the improvement here, because before I got some lags, rendering lags, so I can zoom and the render is almost instantly. Okay, it's just amazing. And yeah, let's see here. Look, I have all these previews that I can see the deformations. I can change. Okay, I like this one, I can change. So it's just amazing. Okay, I can place here the Affinity logo, and there you go. Okay, it's how I do my thumbnails, in case you are wondering, my friend. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Look, let me show you. I will get these motorcycles here, and then I'll copy and place on here. There you go. Look, I'm revealing how I do my social media stuffs, and there you go. I have a bunch of layers here. Let's say not layers, but canvas to deliver to my clients. So I can deliver a kind of more than 100 canvas per hour, I'd say, to my clients. Yeah, my friend, this is how I do my designs. Okay, I mean, it's my first time sharing with you how I do my social media stuff. And this was from Instagram, where I test as well some of the compositions. Let's say that I want to change this thing here, the position. So it's real time. I have a preview here. Can you see? I can change to another one. So tutorials for details. As you know, I'm a teacher that I need to share my work. I need to tell people, hey, the only way that you can learn, of course, is by watching my tutorials. And for sure, you will learn a lot by seeing my tricks, my techniques here. You're gonna save a lot of time, really. A lot of your time you're gonna save by using my techniques. So yeah, this is how I do my design, right? It's behind of my scenes, I'd say. Okay, and let's see, let me open here Xmind again, the map. So yeah, the low memory conditions, if you have a bad, let's say bad computer, so it's gonna work pretty well. All right, you handle pretty well. And new selection options are parent, top, and bottom. This one actually I need to try. I haven't tried yet because it's released today, and I haven't got time to review carefully. But it's good because I'm seeing here review. But as far as I'm seeing here, my friend, let's try now. Let me just hide these guys. I don't need this, but let's stick with this guy here. I will select this layer that is a curve that is here. Let me just show you. For example, I have this mask. Can you see? There's a mask here. Nobody needs to see what is behind, so you don't need to create everything here. Don't worry, really. I did this mask. And then let's suppose that you want to select a parent. Who is the parent from this guy here? The parent is this. So select and select parent. Yeah, my friend, look, I got this result. So in case that you are handling with a bunch of layers, and let's put that, okay, I'm selecting this layer here, all right, that is a vector brush. Can you see vector brush here? And then you want to select the parent. Instead of finding here on the layers, you can go to the select and select parent, and it's going to select all the, let's say, the fathers and mothers here of this group. Okay, look, and this is the result that I got. Nice. I like it, really like it. It's simple, but it's very efficiently, all right, for big projects like I do. Select top, it is the one that is on the top, of course. It's gonna select this one. Let's see. And okay, the first one actually. So if you click here, select top, it's gonna select this first one. If you click here, select and select bottom, it's gonna select this one here. All right, it's good, but I don't see that I'm gonna use this a lot. This option here about select top or bottom, I don't know, in my experience. But I think that select parent is gonna be good. All right, so I want to teach you something that is very nice because it's important, very important. For example, guys, if you want to change, you want to move this, okay, but without changing the elements that is here inside. There's one trick that everybody forgets to apply. This one, lock children. Many people forget about this. If you enable this and you change this one, well, look what's gonna happen. I'm not going to move what is inside, all right? Look, it's just amazing. Most people don't know about this feature. It's not new, right? But I want to show you here because I want to teach you new stuff that perhaps is for you if you are a beginner, right? So it is really great, really great. Okay, you can use this in order to not move everything. Okay, my friends, so next one is improve it. Some oh, I don't know how to read Japanese, but I think it's good for you guys from China and Japan. Improve it SVG import and export. This one I haven't tried, but I need to test because I use SVG a lot when I do my stuffs, you know, for you guys. Let me show you. That are the SVG. SVG is very important if you are using the vectors, okay, because it's going to keep the, let's say, the layers editable in a very clean way. I don't like to use EPS like I said before, but let me try to open the SVG on here, and I'm gonna show you right now. Let me just take my time to find here one file. Can be this one. Just a sec. There's many images here in my front, and I got lost because it's too many information in my friend. Yeah, I can find later. Let me see here. Fine. I got it. This one, the boy SVG. Let me try to open this guy here. The boy SVG. It is a SVG right here. Okay. It is a SVG. So you can try. Let me see here if I can just open this document. There's one functionality that perhaps you don't know. It is the Resource Manager. Click here in this icon, this button. All right. And look, guys, it's very important, this screen. Perhaps you don't know about this because it's important. Resource Manager, when you import a file, it's gonna be applied here, right, in this screen. This is very important if you are working with intensive works with Affinity, because you're gonna use images, other kind of projects, work with other people. Yeah, it's important because on here you can manage the files, and each file will take amount of space in your computer or in your document. Okay, I hope that is very clear for you. And if I click and just click here, show in Finder, it's gonna show me, hey, this file is here, okay, in somewhere in your folder. Okay, it's gonna appear this. But in order to keep things simple, I will create a new document, okay, because I don't want to mess the things here. Let me just create a new document. It's fine, right? And then I will bring here the EPS from the motorcycles, this one. And then I will bring here the SVG for the boy. Look, this boy here. I'm working right now with multiple kind of projects, okay, embedded projects. I will bring here another one, this girl. Okay, it's available on my Group, this template, so you can use. All right, and when you click here again, look, pay attention, right? Resources, view Resources Manager, and then you will see here EPS. Some of them are EPS, and also I will import in my document the SVG. Let me just bring here. This one is SVG. Okay, now get back here, Resource Manager, and then these are the files that are included in my document. But at this point, they are located by embedded. Okay, what this means? They are in an external file. All right, if you save this document, it's gonna be very, let's say, low cost memory. It's gonna be good. And if you just click here, make it, let's see here, make it linked. All right, it's gonna change, and you can, for example, show in Finder or collect. When you click this button, collect, you can choose a folder to export this to our client. Let's say, you know, it's important, but I don't want to sound very technical here. I know that most of you that are beginner will, oh my god, it's too many things to handle. No worries. I'm just showing you that it is possible to handle with big projects by using this resource. All right, I'm just telling you that. And you can replace this image if you want. Can you see? I have this boy here, and I can replace this image if you want to another one. Let's suppose that I want to replace to this Vectorize icon. Let me open here, and it's gonna replace, and it's here. All right, it's here. And hit close. There you go. You have just changed the image without deleting, drag and drop, import. No, don't need to do that. You can click here, replace image, and then select the image that you want to replace. Okay, it's very good if you are a social media designer or illustrator as well, but there are different situations that you can use. Okay, let me import this image just to see. Let me show you. I'm just select here the random images just to show you. Okay, I got this one. I have changed it, and there you go. Okay, it's how it works about the embedded document. I know, and I see that can be complex, but you can do that. All right, my friend. Let's open here again. I think we are almost finishing here. Yeah, add a support for most emoji. Okay, it's fine. Relink option for missing resources in case, for example, this is a linked document, right? So if I delete this, it's gonna be missing, all right? and then you can relink. Okay, it's gonna appear somehow on here. It's gonna tell you, hey, relink me, and then you're ready to go. And assort other small fixes, that's fine, and help and localization improvement. My friend, that's all. Oh my god, I need to drink a little bit of water because I talk it so much. But I hope that is very clear for you.
Vectorizing.
Yeah, my friend. So again, just back here. I hope that you guys are very happy with this new improvement by Affinity, and also I'm very happy with that. And yeah, let me open here. Please share with me your thoughts, what you think. If you want to see more tutorials in the next week, of course, I hope that I'll be on here to bring more tutorials. And let me know, my friends, on the chat. All right, I just want to see your questions, the things that you think. Okay. Yeah, my friend, I need to drink this water because, oh my gosh, it's been hard here to talk a lot. Hard work, my friend. Yeah, and can you see that you can create now and handle with big projects? You can also, I don't use here Windows. I don't have Windows, but of course I would be curious to see how the improvement is being done so far for the Windows guys. You know, here I use the Mac. You know, I hope that I will get the Mac M1 soon. I hope, I don't know when, but I hope in the future, because it's very expensive, my friend. It's very expensive. So I try really hard to bring in short time all the most essential elements that Affinity bring to us, and also show you here where is these guys here, the printed versions of my things. Yeah, my friend, I have another ones here. Let me show you. This is here, Dota 2, the dragon. My gosh, here can you see? Yeah, I did this by using, of course, Affinity Designer on iPad and desktop. And you can download the vector brushes and join the Vectorize school. All right. Remember that by joining on the Vectorize school, let me show you, my friend. Look, you can have access to all the tutorials. I'm really considering, after I release the new course, the Affinity beginners course, I think it's time to grow a little bit more the things here, really. So remember that you can join here, all right, 7 days, free trials, before I change my mind and I increase, here the price, because it's very cheap. I never saw any kind of content on the internet with this price and with all these contents available to you. I never saw on the internet, really. That's why I'm giving this chance to join here, get the challenges, the practice exercises, all right, in order to learn. We have a lot of tutorials here, my friend. If you watch my first tutorial, it was very with low quality of camera view, but many people that join are learning a lot from my first tutorials. So I'm very happy to see this one. I'm very proud about the beginning. Look, the quality was not so good, but I'm very happy to share with you. So the recent versions of the tutorial that we are creating, it's being huge improved by the quality. And yeah, let's see here the questions. Where do you get your work printed? My friend, I'm not a kind of guy that like to, I'm not a graphic designer that have a lot of experiences with printing stuffs. I am digital artist, but you can go to graphic studios and show your file, your PDF, send to them, and you say, hey, I want to see here this thing printed. I want to see this thing printed. And yeah, that's all. But I'm considering to get one printer just to test, just to see how it works. I don't have a lot of experience with printers, really. My apologize, guys. But export as PDF and send to them, and they let them do the job. This is how I did. All right, let me show you behind of the new course that is going to happen. I think until the upcoming week. That is, let me see here. I think I need to open again, but that's fine. But I will show you behind the screens. Let me show you, my friend. It's here. ABC. This one. I will open right now with you the video that I'm going to release, the course that you will learn. Of course, you're gonna have access to all these contents. All right, it's already available on Vectorize Club, but I was explaining here the course that will be focused in what you need to learn, what is important for your learning process. Okay, if you want to learn Affinity from scratch, here I'm explaining about the transparency modes, and this course will be available for the Vectorize members. And I'm considering to make this, in, let's say, outside of Vectorize, club. I'm just thinking yet, because it's a very valuable content. It's very good, and here I explain everything in detail. All right, I just show you how it works, my process, in very simplified way. Okay, so make sure that if you join on there, you will learn a lot. Okay, guys, that's all for now. Okay, thanks so much. And let's see if we have more questions. Can I make like in Photoshop, like in Smart to continue? I need to test if you can work on Photoshop and work at the same time on Affinity. I haven't tried yet, to be honest with you. You can test, right? But I can see and bring it into the next, let's say, lesson about this thing. If you can work in multiple projects at the same time, right? This is the thing that I can bring here. Thank you, Hutred. I will say all the names that from the people that are here. Thank you, Hutred, Hapix, Carmen, Sophie Bay Creations. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Ignacio Garcia, my friend. Ariadna, Sarah, Damien, my friend. Yes, I hope that Affinity will bring perspective tools as well. Really, I will be very amazed by this kind of tools. Perspective to change. Let's say we have a thing here. Let me show you just a quick example. You can just make this, but it's not a kind of perspective. It would be very nice if we change one corner, and let's say change the perspective. All right, it's gonna be very awesome, very awesome. Yeah. So thank you a lot, Mateus, for asking me to drink my water. Marcos, thank you, my friend. Metatronos. Everybody is here. You guys are so amazing. Okay. Yeah, my friend. That's all for now, and let's wrap up here this thing because we have just completed a new lesson, my friend. Okay. And next week, I don't know which kind of topic we're gonna bring. So make suggestion on the Telegram, right? So make sure to give me suggestions. I want your help to bring more tutorials here because I've run out of ideas at the moment. All right, so we have a lot of tutorials that, oh my gosh, I will think that I will create a plant. All right, have a plant. I will create a car. I did already a car. I did everything in the world on the Vectorize Club. All right, my friend, thank you so much for your time and see you in the next week. All right, and all right, bye bye. See you. Bye bye. All right, I always forget how to close this. Bye bye.
Meu pai, ele é muito inteligente. E o melhor cozinheiro do mundo. Ele tá sempre de olho nos meninos.